So today I just wanted to take a look at the 2017 film Red Eye. This was a crowdfunded film, which I believe took pretty much roughly a year to reach completion. So it's definitely very well produced. You have a group of 4 friends who are going out to the woods to document a local legend, I guess you could say. So obviously it doesn't take long before things take a wrong turn, and I do like how they did take the time to develop these characters. I mean, they're fairly flat and cardboard up to a certain extent, and then you definitely do have those scenes that actually do give them depth and flesh them out, and you do definitely learn a lot more about the characters. So in that aspect, I think it was very well written. There are certain lines of dialogue which come off as forced and unnatural, but for the most part, yes, I think it was a very good film. You also have just a few subtle references here and there to other films. For example, Dead Hooker in a Trunk. You also have a reference to They Live. But yeah, I mean, the only particular scene that I really didn't care too much for is when the heroine is basically taking a walk with one of the male characters, and she kind of starts talking about how she is very much a fan of the horror genre. She wants to produce and give back, and yes, that's very admirable. You know, there's nothing wrong in that, but the lines potentially go on just a little bit too long. They feel a little bit too preachy, and I can get that. Yes, this was her actual thoughts, the young lady who wrote those portions into the film, but I think maybe it could have just pulled back just a little bit. I think that came off just a little bit too heavy or too strong. But that was pretty much the only scene in the film that I just really wasn't too pleased about. For some reason, it just really stuck out to me as it's too preachy. Second viewing, the same thing. It just really stuck out to me. But for the most part, yes, it's well acted. It's definitely a very well produced film. The twist at the end for me was very predictable. I saw it coming, but definitely an enjoyable film. Obviously, if you're a gore hound, you definitely do get a decent amount of gore as well, but they also really don't shy away from going to those dark areas, you know, kind of like you can kind of see it coming and you chuckle to yourself, and they totally go there. So, you know, they didn't back down from that at all, which I thought was absolutely cool. But yeah, for the most part, great film, very well done, and I definitely look forward to seeing what they come up with next. But that is all I have for you guys today, and I will talk to you later.